The high school football playoff brackets are set, but we've still got another month to go in the regular season.
Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but hey, that's what we've got in 2020. And tonight we also got Jones Apopka, Osceola St. Cloud, and much, much more.
So let's get to it. DJ. We have a DJ? DJ,
yeah.
Spin the track.
They're coming in from far and wide.
They did big.
Hometown pride, all fired up from the big pepper rally last night. Hear that marching band playing the fight song. Teams charging the field, ready to get it on. Cheerleaders working up the crowd with all their might. That's what I love about a high school football Friday.
It's not a lie. This is Football Friday Night, presented by McCoy Federal Credit Union. I'm Joe, he's Christian, and we are ready for the playoffs.
Well, the FHSAA is anyway. They own a blind draw for the postseason Wednesday, but local teams still have at least 4 more weeks of the regular season, depending on which class they're in.
So still plenty of time to fine-tune some things before the postseason begins, and plenty of time to get to our McCoy Game of the Week.
And we're going to need that time. This was a good one. Jones and Apopka, both teams reached their respective state championship game a year ago. Pick it up second quarter, no score. Jaquan Loman, a perfect ball right to Ricky Smith. Unfortunately, yeah, Ricky plays for the Tigers. Pick 6 gets Jones on the board first. And it goes from bad to worse for Loman. The next time he puts the ball in the air, Darian Hawkins comes up with the INT. That led to a last-second field goal. Jones led 9-0 at the half. Out of the recess, Apopka makes an adjustment, and they lean on that ground game. Quincy Frazier makes it a 9-7 game. Let's go to the last play of the third quarter now. Loman goes down hard on his right shoulder. He would have to leave the game. So in the fourth, Frazier, he's going to take the direct snap again, and they should run that play every time. Apopka with their first lead of the game, 14-9. After a Jones turnover, it looked like this would be the nail in the coffin. Keandre Jones goes up the middle for the TD. Hoka Hay feeling A-OK. But that feeling did not last long. Tyson Robbins has a card up his sleeve, and it's an ace. Acion Cobb, the 41-yard bomb pulls Jones to within 6. So they elect to go for the onside kick, and I'm pretty sure this is not how Elijah Williams drew it up. The ball doesn't go 10 yards. Andre Phillips says, hey, I'll take it. He returns it all the way back inside the 20. But a few plays later, someone gets a hat on the ball. Anthony Joseph coughs it up. Tigers recover, so they're alive. And with barely 2 minutes to play, Robbins over the middle to a wide open Daquan Harris, almost drops it, but able to gather. Jones scores 2 touchdowns in less than 5 minutes to take the lead, 22-21. Still a little time for Apopka. Akeem Lowe over the middle, intercepted by Chad Lindsay. Now that is what you call a game of the week.
Man, it was just amazing. It was back and forth. We jumped out on them early. We knew it was going to be a defensive game. I believe they got the best defense instead of one of them. They do a good job. We had to pick and choose our times to make plays, and our defense played lights out. 3 interceptions, might have been 4 interceptions, 2 fumble recovery. They played lights out, and we were telling the kid we got down 20-9, and we just kept telling kids, hey, you got to believe we built. But we talked to them before during the week, man. It's going to be one of them games. We can't get down. We got a big play team. We can come back. And the guys stayed focused and locked in, man. We came back from 20-9 down in 3 minutes and able to win the game.
Off the bench, 95 yards in a little more than a minute and a half. How'd you do it?
Coach, he called my name. He said my other quarterback, he went down, and I had to step up and make a play.
The emotion of winning a game like that, how does it build from here?
Oh, I think it just built us. I built our confidence way high because we knew that was a good state contender team, and defense, they held them up pretty good. So, and they gave us a chance, and we took advantage of it.
That was Shane Whitehead asking the questions, and we move on now. The Osceola-St. Cloud rivalry is one of the longest-running rivalries in Central Florida. Tonight marked the 97th meeting between the two programs, and lately it's been all Cowboys. An Osceola win tonight would make it 10 in a row. Oh, who's a good dog? Who's a good? You're a good. Okay. All right, pick it up. Under 3 minutes to go in the second. Durandi Swint is wrapped up. He is tackled. It's over. Move on to the next play. Or somehow gets away and takes it in for a touchdown. Cowboys had a 35-0 lead at that point. Skip ahead to the fourth, 10 minutes to go. The comeback begins. I have no idea where the ball is, but the ref seems confident. Touchdown, Garrett King. Then with 2 minutes to play, King looking for more. Buys a little extra time, hits Patrick Forsythe for another touchdown. St. Cloud does not lose, they just run out of time. They also lose, though, 35-13. From St. Cloud, we fly 44 miles north to Sanford. We would have to fly about 31,680 miles per hour to get there as fast as this map just did. Seminole made a statement last week with a 15-point win on the road at Lake Mineola tonight. Lake Brantley paying the Noles a visit. Here's a list of things that are orange. Monarch butterflies, the Golden Gate Bridge, goldfish crackers, actual goldfish, and that touchdown run by Jamez Drummer. Those giant tubs of cheese balls, traffic cones, Garfield, circus peanuts, Nemo, carrot top, and this 66-yard touchdown pass from Timmy McLean to Jimmy Horn. Dried apricots, tiger lilies, actual tigers, basketballs, 1/3 of candy corn, Animal from the Muppets, Hobbs from Calvin and Hobbs, and this 30-yard touchdown run by Keon Holloway. Seminole wins it 35-0.
That is some good info right there. Elsewhere in Seminole County, undefeated Oviedo on the road at Lake Mary, picking up late in the third quarter. Rams extend their lead. Gunnar Smith did not order some Nor, he ordered all the Nor. Al Nor Yakub gives Lake Mary the 28-16 advantage. Then it's the Rams defense making a play. Luke Rucker forces this one, and Stone Boss. Everyone definitely wants to be friends with the kid whose name is Stone Boss. And now he's got a turnover chain to go with that amazing name. Rams put this one out of reach in the fourth. Gunnar Smith to Rocco Underwood. Check this out. Woo! Rocco's modern life a lot better when he's an amazing football player than some 1990s Wallaby. Lake Mary with a nice bounce-back win, 38-23. Well, Dr. Phillips is one of the teams that had to be scratching their head after seeing the FHSA's blind playoff draw on Wednesday. The Panthers will open the postseason on the road, nearly 4 hours away at Miami Palmetto High School. No buses needed tonight. They were at home against Wekiva. Picking up second quarter, Stangs already up 6-0. Louis Jackson looking to cut the lead in half, but the kick is blocked. Kendall Wilson got a piece of it, and the football falls right into the path of Achilles Sumter. He's going to run until they tell him to stop or until he hits the flags. 12-0 Wekiva. Then on the final play of the half, JoJo Patty lofts it out for Ledger Hatch and the Harvard commit. Nice hands, Ledger. Those two would hook up for another touchdown in the second half as Dr. Phillips comes back to win this one, 28-19.
To Lake Nona we go. The Lions were humbled last week by Jones. Another tough one tonight against Winter Park. Word of advice for teams facing the Wildcats this year: don't throw it anywhere near Dakota Mitchell. Number 9 with the interception. Later in the first, Mitchell, now on offense, escapes the tackle and the camera. No idea where he went. You're just going to have to believe me when I say he put 6 on the board for Winter Park. Ensuing drive for Lake Nona. This play starts really far away, but C.J. Campbell makes sure that we all have good seats for the finish. He sprints away for the long touchdown. Lions grab the lead 7-6. But in the second, Lake Nona looking for more. Keandre Jones squashes that play with a sack, and the Wildcats, they shut it down from there, pull away for a 31-7 win. In Lake County, Eastridge running into Lake Mineola. Hawks eager to forget about last week's loss. First quarter, Braden Davis drops back. Nobody open. He knows what he wants, and he goes and gets it. Touchdown Hawks, 7-0. Next possession for Mineola. Watch this catch. Isaiah Shannon with a telescopic reach takes it in for the touchdown. Extra point good, 14-0. More offense from the Hawks. Cedarius Walker probably won't need to do laundry this week because he barely gets touched on the 25-yard score. Lake Mineola in complete control of this one, but later in the second, they're up 28-0. Davis scrambling again, picks up a few yards, tries to slide, takes a hit, comes up limping. Get a little help walking off the field. Hope he's okay soon. Meanwhile, his understudy did just fine. Nehemiah Harris hits Trey Bush for the touchdown. Lake Mineola bounces back 42-0.
Well, Boone won a high-scoring affair against Eastridge last week. Tonight, they were hosting Gateway. First quarter, Braves up 7-0 when Ja'Cory Thomas fields the punt. Chooses to go to the left and travel down the sidelines. Good choice there because there wasn't a Panther player to be found. 14-0 Boone. Later in the first, Casey St. John throws a strike to his brother, Parker St. John, just like they used to do in the backyard as kids. Boone cruising at this point 21-0. Still in the first, St. John We call him the patron saint of touchdowns. Finds Javion Phillips. He outruns 3 Gateway defenders, gets a little help from his friends. 28-0 in the first. They end up pitching a shutout. 55-zip the final there. Well, after having to cancel their originally scheduled season opener due to a COVID outbreak at the school, Olympia has returned to action with 2 straight wins.
A win tonight would mark the Titans' first 3-0 start since 2010. Olympia going on the road to University. Cougars still looking for their first win of the season. First quarter, nothing makes coaches happier than a well-executed bubble screen. Good blocking by the wide receiver springs Deshaun Douglas for a 25-yard gain. Few plays later, Mekhi Elder caps the drive with the quarterback keeper. Cougs up 7-0. Olympia answers right back. Romarius Hinson feeling extra jukey on this night, and I'm really digging that hint of teal on the Titans' helmets. Very next play, cue the alarm. We've got a man run. Hinson embarrassing the Cougars defenders on his way to the end zone. Ties the game at 7, but remember what I said about bubble screens. When they work, coaches love them, and there was a lot of love on that University sideline tonight. Terrell Keiths, what's he do, Christian?
Leaving a trail of Titans in his wake.
Goes 80 yards for the touchdown. 13-7 Cougars. Jump into the second quarter now. Elder had it going in the first half. Another touchdown pass puts University up 19-7. It was all Olympia after the break. They come back to win it easily, 42-25. Dropping down in class, Bishop Moore hosting Harmony. The Hornets beat up on the Longhorns last year, 41-7. They only need a couple plays to put it in the end zone tonight. Luke Hedrick warming up his arm with a 64-yard touchdown pass to Mark Morrison. Whatever he had for a pregame meal, go ahead and stir it up again next week. Harmony goes 3 and out, and then the Hornets go right back to the end zone. It was 14-0 before the first official water break. Next drive for Harmony, it's 3rd down. Garrett Rode can't even finish his drop before Charlie Rolick is all up in his face. Sack for the Hornets defense forces the punt, but then Longhorns get their revenge. You sack our quarterback, we're going to sack your quarterback. Logan Davis drags him to the ground. But then the Hornets be like, we sack your quarterback, you sack our quarterback, we'll sack your quarterback, take the ball and score a touchdown. Jalen Verser makes it 21-0 Bishop Moore, and here's my favorite part. Watch the celebration by number 99, Gabriel Castro. Unbridled joy for the defensive touchdown. Hornets go on to win it. Next up for the Hornets is a road trip to Leesburg.
Coming up, a couple of 1-0 Citrus League teams square off at the First Academy.
Plus, we head out to Volusia County for a matchup between Spruce Creek and Seabreeze.
An Astronaut looks to keep their perfect start going, but they'd have to knock off crosstown rival Titusville to do so. We'll get to all that, but did you know the first halftime show performed by a marching band 1907 by the University of Illinois?
Interesting. 113 years later, the First Academy Marching Band was on the field for round 1 of tonight's Precision Door Service Battle of the Bands.